10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Night Stalker.
Dire team pick.
Why are we getting what face? That's not a good sign. Rip headphones.
Really
10 seconds
Loud
remaining.
ringing. Low frequency noise is back, but Caster's voice is perfect. Is there?
5 seconds remaining.
Oh God. Why is there a ringing noise?
Dire team ban.
Right, let's just unplug this. Is this just? Oh, we need.
Oh, yeah,
No, we don't need that. Has that fixed the ringing noise?
Why do we need that?
We don't need it because that's for like the microphones.
Why are we turning it off? Because
Does that make cause the ringing?
okay.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a little ringing. It's okay. We hear S1. Who's S1?
Radiant
Oh, stream
team
one.
ban.
Why ringing? No, it hasn't. It's worse. Why? But do you not just change the tone of the ring? Oh, make it stop. Shout out to
10
you.
seconds
Sure,
remaining.
Atavia MEP. Anything to keep our
5
fans
seconds
happy.
Use this
remaining.
computer instead.
Are you trying
You
to?
can, you would have to set everything up.
What? We don't hear this ringing sound.
Dire team pick.
When you talk, it goes away.
I think you guys are being very. This is actually traditional Singaporean music, so please do not flame. Keep talking. Turn what off? We're Gods is changing settings here on the audio, so maybe this. Yeah, I need to take that. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5
Is this
seconds
better?
remaining.
Shouldn't do weird.
This shampoo. What?
No, I think this.
Is that?
Reserve
I think
time.
that fucks with
Have
it.
we fixed it?
I don't know. I hope so.
We hear a dog whistle.
Radiant team pick.
What is this dog whistle? Maybe it's this mic. This mic might be not the best. Does it sound any better when I do this? Does it?
Perfectly different eardrums.
So, no.
No.
Well, my dog just killed himself.
Condolences.
That's alright. Bring him over here, we'll eat him.
10 seconds remaining.
It's even worse. Come on, no, this is fine. Let's do it.
5
Go and buy a
seconds
new mic.
remaining.
Talking
Like-
to the mic.
That's bad. Oh, this is awful. How do we fix this, gods?
Currently we do not. Honestly, we need to move to a new location, is my guess.
Did we tried different USB ports, right, for the other one?
We tried different USB ports, we tried to plug the mics in different things.
Worse than Arteezy's playlist. Wow. Wow.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. "30 seconds to battle." The battle begins.
Never refuse gold given. Want some of this, hey? Denied.
Bad luck.
First blood.
First blood. Just a little. Thought you had that, didn't you?
держаться неплохо, но мы не забываем, что это, собственно, лесные крипы. Так, здесь, собственно, подходят. Чикину дается один бим. Ротикей здесь немножко наполучал квиллов, но вот подходят уже парни, собственно, из LGD, могут нормально тушить этот тавер. В спину здесь еще в смоках думают зайти maybe MMY, посмотрим, что из этого получится. Ротикей стоит здесь, собственно, за виженом, думает, а не разогнаться ли мне в кого-нибудь. Здесь 3 героя, на самом деле, вот, ехомов, но мы знаем, что Ланем пока что в драке может очень мало. Так, заходят в смоках, maybe, пошел разгон, будут чейны, есть еще подкоп. И убивают здесь КК. В это время попал в хекс. Тамба стоит. Собственно, Ситимай пришел, накричал на троих. Дальше продолжается, собственно, драка. Умирает еще Леон. Должны как-то убивать Сайлора. Сайлора нечем сбить ему ТП. И, собственно, уходит Сайлор. И Мэйби тоже пытается уйти. Скорее всего, здесь уйдет отсюда. Его найдут сейчас на хайграунде. Есть чем сбить. Нет, слишком далеко прыгает Ситивай. Соответственно, КК нету вижена, он не мог дать Void. И уходит еще и Эмбер Спирит отсюда. Ну что ж, казалось-то, хорошо начинают драку. Убили они там Олдчикина очень быстро, но байбек от Бриселбека. Все, собственно, вернулись в драку. Больше героев здесь оказалось EHOME, чем LGD готовы были встретить. И, собственно, смертью своих 2 героев они поплатились за это. Но очень хорошо, конечно же, для них, что смогли уйти Сайлор и Мэйби. Как Сайлор там отпустили, на самом деле, я не знаю. Не точно было там распределено дэмэдж. На самом деле, вот посмотрим, собственно, чем сбивать ТП. 1 Void и все. 1 Void и пока что больше особо и нечем. Крипы нужны для Чена. Эул какой-нибудь, возможно, для Ситивая. Кстати, Ситивай идет в Аганим. Не в Орхид. Думают они, что Сайленса, собственно, Найтсталкера им хватит. Ну и поэтому мы видели, что, собственно, Void был дан в другого персонажа. Сайлор тупо посредине драки, после того, как заюзал ульт, говорит: а ну ладно, я уйду. И делает ТП-аут, даже вообще игнорируя, там, не пытаясь джукать, не пытаясь куда-нибудь в сторону уйти. Просто посредине там 3 вражеских героев он это делает. Ну что ж, 11 минут 15 секунд прошло в этом противостоянии. Давайте посмотрим первый раз графики, после чего переключимся на нетворсы. Графики у нас показывают, что игра идет очень-очень ровно. Там небольшие качели, но они все в пределах 1000. То есть ни одна команда еще больше, там, чем на 7% от другой оторваться не смогла. По XP абсолютно равная ситуация. Ну и мы, собственно, по нетворсу видим, что да, все неплохо у 3 коров LGD. Как мы говорили, у них очень хорошие показатели по крипстату, но за счет того, что суппорты вот ехомов обгоняют своих визави, плюс Eleven имеет какой-то фарм, плюс КК имеет какой-то фарм, они вот, собственно, компенсируют то преимущество, которое, к примеру, имеет ROTK вот по сравнению с КК. Стаки здесь сделаны, будет их Eleven фармить, или они пока что их оставляют уже на позже Бриселбеку. Кстати, обратите внимание, здесь стаки не делаются пока что для Луны. Сайлор выносит свой фарм в основном с линии, и с одиночных стаков нигде лес для него не был собран. Зашли сюда герои, Лане может, собственно, стать на Сайлора, не нашли они его. Здесь поставили, вард на самом деле уже раньше стоял, на ММВ просто в итоге выходят. Сайленс есть, Void есть. Включает КК ульт, бежит за ним. Есть один дикей, есть тычка, подкоп, тамба стоит. Много, на самом деле, времени выигрывает для своей команды MMY. Умирает в итоге он, конечно же, ну, здесь ему не было суждено уйти, но долго бежал. Тамба была потрачена, много времени было потрачено. И в итоге, собственно, вот уходят здесь Maybe. Его не видят, делает он ТП-аут. КК успеет ли дать Void? Просто элементарно не успевает. Хотя уже видел, где он находится. Old Chicken. Разгон на него, собственно, ROTK делает. Он решил до того, как собирать вангард, собрать Power Threads. Кстати, не обязательно вангард. Возможно, это Атос какой-нибудь будет. Маловероятно, но может быть. В это время здесь, собственно, Eleven подходит сюда. Maybe. Silence. В Maybe вгрызается. Много дэмэджа в него входит. он, собственно, Silence этот пережить, но, конечно же, не переживает. Очень много дэмэджа влетело в него одновременно. Крипы его в итоге еще и добили. Крипы обычные, лейновые, а не ченовские. И команда, собственно, EHOME находится вот на этой топовой линии и готова пушить вот этот тавер. Собственно, не то, что пушить, а добить его. Здесь просто надо вложиться чуть-чуть дэмэджем. Там всего 200 хп осталось. В это время вот сгруппировались LGD в миде. Old Chicken здесь рядом с ними стоит, но он вообще ничего не боится. Посмотрите, он уже Vanguard, 17 зарядов на Magic Wand. Будет еще один квиллспрей. ROTK на самом деле сюда пришел зря. Ставится тамба. ММВай подкопал троих. Есть ульт Сайлора, но все это абсолютно переживает Old Chicken. Просто квиллы, квиллы, квиллы. ММВая убить, Сайлора, возможно, тоже даже убить. Но вот здесь вот можно и отойти. ММВай сейчас вернется, будет второй подкоп. Но Old Chicken очень-очень-очень долго живет, конечно же, когда подставляет спину. 2 в 2 в итоге разменялись здесь герои. Вот как-то нету достаточного фокуса, но в конце концов нету станов, нету фиксации для Сайлора и для других персонажей. Вроде есть слоу, есть куча дэмэджа, они могут хорошо инициировать там, за счет Войда, Даггера, там вот стаков Гу, Old Chicken, но кого-то зафиксировать и убить, чтобы не гнаться за противником, им не удается. И, соответственно, вы знаете, когда фиксации особой нет, тамба теряет чуть-чуть свою силу, ей надо, чтобы герои некоторое время постояли, собственно, в радиусе ее действия. Квиллы тоже не всегда удается на всех настакать, чисто за счет того, что герои от нее убегают. Получится ли? Получается сделать у Old Chicken стак, это, если не ошибаюсь, раз, два, 3, 4, как минимум 4, а возможно даже и 5. Я здесь тяжело посчитать. Old Chicken вынесет здесь, конечно, огромное количество фарма. Даже не 5, посмотрите, здесь 3 больших завра, если не ошибаюсь, 1 дракон и 2 больших голема. БКБ, я так понимаю, будет делать Old Chicken. Ему мешает вот этот вот, собственно, ММВай своей фиксацией. Отсылает его на базу Ланем. Ну что ж, я на самом деле после вот этой последней драки и после пуша этих таверов, думаю, должны чуть-чуть вырваться вперед EHOME. По графикам, да, так и есть. Небольшое преимущество они заработали. По XP ситуация по-прежнему очень-очень равная. CTY имеет 2500 после Огр Клаба. То есть Аганим, в принципе, скоро уже сможет купить. Maybe здесь чувствует себя фривольно в чужих лесах. Кстати, пошел он не через тревела, как любит, к примеру, Eternal Envy, а собрал он фейзы, барабаны, будет собирать Battle Fury. Нет тревелов для мобильности вот этих ранних. Old Chicken сюда подходит, на Maybe плюет, бьет его. Есть... Ну, конечно же, просто уходит. Но посмотрите, как тяжело ему с Чикином драться. Это, конечно, сила Брислбека, что уж тут поделаешь. 7300 нетворса, топовый он на карте. Квапа решается брать БКБ первым. В принципе, понятно. У нас куча всяких способностей. То есть Ember Spirit жарит, фиксирует. У нас Dazzle тоже со своими вот спелами. У нас Луна, которая включает свой ульт в самые-самые, конечно же, неприятные моменты. Сейчас уже будет иметь второй его левел, да. Ну и ММВай, который подкапывал постоянно двоих, хотя бы одного, то есть разводил, тратили герои на это время. Так, CTY здесь просаживается, но это просто от лесных крипов. Ну и, кстати, параллельно там на самом деле появился Мидас, если не ошибаюсь, у КК, то есть будет он возвращаться в эту игру. Транквилы, Урну он уже имел, у Элевена пока что только начало меки. Будут пытаться поймать здесь Сайлора на фарме вот этих крипов. Все прекрасно понимают, надо пытаться отжать этот стак. Собственно, стоять здесь торнадо. Будет тяжело подойти сюда LGD. Каст торнадо еще, на самом деле, только наполовину прошел. Old Chicken очень безопасно. Не хочет тратить хп. Он, конечно, хочет забрать эти стаки, но хп тратить не хочет. Maybe. Вернулся сюда на Ремнанта. Не пошел дальше. Квиллы Чикена подлечивают. И, на самом деле, удалось им отжать вот этих вот Эншентов. Неплохо они здесь сыграли. В это время, кстати, вся команда LGD не делала вообще ничего на карте, кроме как стояла вот здесь на хайграунде и смотрела на то, что вот происходит здесь. Пыталась открыть для себя возможность какую-нибудь для, мы видим, паник-варды, так называемые. Ну, просто кто-то не скликнул. Или, возможно, им казалось, что вот этот где-то что-то не достал, этот обязательно достанет. Хотя вот, в принципе, этот опс доставали оба. Ну что ж, Eleven по-прежнему пытается дособирать свою меку. All Chicken имеет уже почти собранную Сашу Яшу. Ему там в районе 400 голды осталось. Ланем идет, кстати, сразу в Аганим. Хорошее решение. У него живучая команда, которая может очень сильно давить.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Why is it?
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is
Lower
under
your mic
attack.
volume.
Radiant structures
We
are
have
fortified.
slightly lowered the mic volume. Ben, do you want to say something as well?
Hello, testing.
Testing. Is this working any better for you people at home? We have adjusted the line volume here.
Hello.
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 Is this any better? Sounds better. Very good. Great. We've even got someone used the word great.
What did you even do?
Good. Raise the volume. I'll raise the volume slightly. But we may have just fixed it. I'm going to move the box here. I'm also going to turn this down. And I'm also turning this down.
And when you're a bit quiet, apparently.
I'm a bit quiet. The mic is a bit quiet. Let me move the mic right nice and close to my mouth. There we go. That's... I think we'll leave the settings here. I think we should be better. Oh, I know. Yeah, Ben. Just check this. Melina's even quieter.
I might need to extend this a little bit more.
Yeah, get it right. Yeah, you need it right by your mouth, Ben. I don't hear it buzz. People are nuts. There's no in-game audio. Is there
Hello,
actually no
test
in-game
1,
audio?
2, 3, 4, 5. How am I relative to OD?
Let's see what you plugged in. I'll turn Ben up a little bit.
Well, mine's right next to my mouth now.
So they're not hearing in-game. Oh, I think they are. It's just super quiet. For some reason, in-game's not even coming out here. We'll have to reconnect the game, I think.
I'm too soft still? This is right next to my mouth.
Buzzing is back. Melina is too soft. Sound is perfectly fine.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it. We're good. Seems fine.
Well, I don't think the people are hearing in-game audio.
Do we have open mic?
No, as in like on the stream, the people at home. Oh no, they can hear in-game.
They
You
can
should be
hear.
able to hear in-game, guys. I think it's just super quiet.
Okay, let's do
Dire's
it.
bottom tower
Go,
is
go,
under
go,
attack.
go! Open mic.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower shot has fallen to the Radiant.
Let's do it,
Dire's
Owen.
bottom tower is under attack.
In-game is fine. Okay, guys and girls, have we got a good balance now? Ben, are you there?
I'm there.
You're there, and
I'm
we're
here.
good. Okay, we're gonna go run with these settings. Hopefully this is fine. Ben's gonna be on the camera back again, so don't worry, we're not gonna miss anything. And okay, hopefully everything is good to go. We can go on with the show. We do apologise for the minor hiccups that we're having.
How did EHOME get ages? What the heck? Seems like a pretty tight game. I was watching the Liquid game.
Oh, okay. The game is man, the game's too loud.
Okay.
Okay,
Dire's middle tower
Why
is
just
under
dump it down
attack.
just
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
Okay.
is under attack.
there we go.
Dire's structures are
Okay.
fortified.
Right, game too loud, cars are too soft. Now you should be able to adjust the volumes of your own at home. Just turn it up a bit, and whoa, that's a dead MMY. But hopefully now the sound should be a lot better. Well, comparatively.
Pressuring everywhere around the map. I saw CTY have a pretty good start in the Freon fight lane, which is pretty rare with Queen of Pain there.
Radiant's bottom tower.
EHOME just
hunted. Kaka does not even care.
I think Silo, he might be in trouble. Look at
He's
the
in a
people
lot of
coming in on the
trouble.
side of EHOME. Okay, there's TP reactions. This is exactly what we need. RTK with dead strike onto Lanham, bringing it back in. Elven has dropped the tombstone. It's going to be CCY looking for Silo, but the Shallow Grave's there onto Silo. He's going to be able to keep himself alive. In fact, he just looks for the TP out. He's going to make it. Yes, he is. They can't catch him, but he still dies in the base there to the tick damage from the Quap. CTY will find the kill. So 13 for 9. And, well, we haven't been watching too much of this game, but now we're looking at it. It's looking like it's EHOME's game at the moment, really.
Where you at, maybe?
I mean, he's doing alright, 24 minutes, and he has got the Battle Fury on top of the...
Yeah, but that's the type of dive that, like, either you say, okay, let's ditch Sylar, or you'd be like, okay, hey, let's everyone fight here because we can't just allow them to roll over our Luna. The Luna needs BKB, or else she's going to keep getting crushed by the MS and then dying and whatnot. And now they're in just really bad position where they have to deal with the Aegis while their Icon's getting rocked by golems.
Did just a spam keeping on one RTK back. Walking in on his RTK. Look at the damage here from Old Chicken. They'll have a stun coming out.
He needs to mana drain him and just kind of ignore him. That's what you need to do versus Bristle when he has Aegis in this sort of position. He has like way too much strength, way too much damage.
He just continues to frontline here. Old Chicken maybe he's moving in. We'll see if LGD are able to try and take him down.
Mass golems.
But AG doesn't care.
Keep mana draining him, MMY. How does he keep getting mana? He was just at 0. Is this arcane booting him up the wazoo? Looks like it.
Who's that working on the axes? That's CCY that you just clicked on. No,
Yeah, they have arcanes on Undying and
oh, it's Lanham.
yeah.
Chen going for the straight Aghanims after the arcanes. That's not something we see every day.
It's so hard. How do they kill this Bristle, man? I don't know. Sylar is still in scary underfarm territory. It's okay armor, but what's he supposed to do when a Bristle runs at you? Oh, and what do you do?
I don't know. I think LGD are going to be asking themselves that at the moment. But they've still got a chance here. EHOME, obviously, after that last fight, looks like they do kind of maintain.
Still
the
1.5 on Aegis.
Yeah, they've got time to use it.
That's really bad. That's pretty much a melee Rex. He can just right-click it, take his hands off the keyboard, and still take it down without really having to worry about anything.
There we go.
Good old chicken.
And the old chicken's just standing there. He is not scared of LGD. The Weave will start to tick him down with the armor department. They're going to be fine here. EHOME's just hanging around ready and waiting for someone to jump on Bristle. And they're ready to go back in. It's Sorrowful enough old chicken. MMY's going to hit the Impaler. Look at the damage. And it's just going to be incredibly careful here. The Slight will not disjoint the stun there from the golem.
Maybe he has no armor. But he's still cleaving him down.
Oh, did they just steal a...
HOD, yeah.
Oh, okay, that was a nice finger. Alright, EHOME might have made a bit of a slip up here. Old Chicken's getting a bit of pressure being applied to him. It's just going to go back. Let's try to get the goo down onto Sylar. There's your Weave again, and Old Chicken now on the retreat. Can they catch him out? The body blocks here from, in fact, what? Is that Lanham's own golems blocking him? Lanham! Was he blocking his own Bristle back?
He can send him back.
Well, there's going to be a charge onto Lanham here. CTY's coming with the BKB now, looking to fight, but a lost cock on the Night Stalker. There's your Sonic Wave onto Sylar. Maybe we'll round himself back into the high ground. An Old Chicken moving into the base with the BKB, looking to finish off RTK. Should be able to find it. They're going to stun onto Lanham though as well. Maybe he's coming in with a Flame Guard. Searing Chains as well, but it's going to go for the Greaves. It doesn't matter. They'll still get the kill on Lanham. There's the Silence though onto Maybe, and Old Chicken's moving forward as well. DDC Shallow Graves up Maybe. He's trying to do his best to live it, but it's not going to be enough. He tries to go for the Remnant place. It doesn't happen. And that's going to be able to...
Buy back!
Oh, Chicken. He's not got a lot of armor. He's losing it
Time
pretty
to get
rapidly.
out. I don't know if he has enough remnants to go forth. Wow. Did he actually
he's
send
under
one
one.
back? He's that scared? Wow. Okay. He has no room for a TP. If he has a TP, like, this is one of the downsides of getting the phase build. If he had BOTs, he could have actually came in there. He also could have come in for the T2 fight. Maybe he's a pretty darn good Ember player, but I don't see him go BOTs nearly as often as the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, what's the overall graph looking like in terms of the difference between the two teams? Now, 7.5k plus, yeah, EHOME created the lead there, maintaining it. I mean, once Nightstalker gets nags, it's going to be very hard for kind of LGD to find the fights back into it. Are we anywhere close to like a blink on the line? Do you have blink?
Yeah,
Oh, we did. Okay, yeah.
They don't have enough damage though. Like the only reason they were able to take down them early on in the fight was because the Undying was a little bit too close to the Bristle as well as the Golems, and he got cleaved down as well as got hit by chains a couple times. The good part about having a Bristle on your team is you can just kind of stand in front, and if he has a slight one target, you definitely.
Oh, look at this.
That's definitely not good.
Maybe just taking the stacks from the Ancients of the Radiant side.
They know he's there. He has a Remnant.
Quap's got an Orchid though. She's not near enough though. CTY's not about. Yeah, he's just straight out. Soul Chicken will be able to get a couple of them, but obviously with that play, maybe was able to steal a fair bit of the Ancients.
Gotta get that
CTY?
money.
Who's he going to go for here with this Orchid? Does he go for Luna? There's no BKB on Luna. 8 seconds of Sonic Waves up, and I think that's going to be the go time. Waiting for the Sonic Waves. Sally getting blocked up. He can feel the impending doom about to be thrown down onto him, and he'll look for the TP out. Is he going to make it time? No, the Void's there from Kaka to finish him off.
It's a good BKB by CTY. He doesn't want to get turned around by a blink Hex, and then potentially a save by his team. He doesn't have the night vision that his team affords, so he can't actually see behind the Luna. But that's not good. I still think it went back to that top fight. Like they have to help out Cyber a little bit more. Maybe he has to sacrifice his life so Cyber can get his bomb on. He's just so used to CTY just comes in on every time. Bubble.
I was desperately trying to deal with this Bristle back here, but old Chicken just standing his ground. He's out of mana now, thanks to MMY. But still, not feeling too scared. They'll have the stun lead up, maybe trying to get the chains, and he will find it. But 11 just from the back line, Soul ripping up this Bristlebacks, keeping him up in terms of sustainability, so he can just stand here. Down away the racks, there'll be a charge in from RTK, Hex as well. They're throwing it all down onto old Chicken, but he really doesn't care about it. He just stays there, even with his front face. Now they come up with an Ever Strike. Global comes out from Chen, BKB's now out from Bristleback, and he'll just turn and try and fight this potentially. Looks for the racks now, the fortification has been forced out. Look at the bash onto old Chicken.
They need to ignore the Bristle.
They really want to kill him. They just, I mean, he's literally just standing there. They
and then
just
he gets sent back,
yeah.
and then he just comes back to the mid T1. They have to ignore him and go forward with the supports. Ideally, you kill Chen, I would think, first. Or Undying, but I don't know. He has like 1400 HP, 1350 spec stick, so he's probably not the best target.
looking for the TP out, but Kaka, he's got that axe, he's got that flying vision, and MMY is going to be a goner here. It's always going to be a bit of a risky move, taking the TP out when the Night Stalker's got axe.
Yes,
Chances are he's gonna get you most of the time, man.
You'll just keep throwing body at it mid-rack. Eventually it will fall. Mid-rack. Eventually it will fall.
A lot of trouble. There'll be a grave coming out. Will they catch the TP? They won't. So he just managed to escape here. DDC might not be as lucky as EHOME just chase him down under the tower. There's nowhere for him to run. The second chase will come out from AB, trying to hold back the side of EHOME, but they'll still get DDC off the back of this.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
And they'll even send the Undying back. He's out of mana. Looking for him to top back up. CTY just trying to get this creep wave pushed in. And sending the courier out to grab that Mystic Star from the secret shop as he closes in onto that Shiva's guard, which is going to be right on the front of CTY.
I think CTY has had the best cleanup game we've seen in this event so far.
I mean, what's his KDA this game? The other day he just didn't die at all. Okay, he has died 2 times, but yeah, still.
Other games he
Yeah, he was flawless.
Radiant's top tower is
I'm
under
pretty sure he
attack.
didn't die in the entire series.
Dyer's bottom
And, I can't remember who was it
tower is
against.
under
It was EHOME versus, was it Fnatic? It was EHOME versus someone. Anyway, maybe. Getting focused on here. MMY turning around with the stun, trying to control CTY. They're moving forward, and now they're blinking from the quad. They'll finish off the line. And it's a wicked sick kill streak now for CTY.
Getting too many picks, man.
Yeah, they
Kind
are
of the problem
indeed
with
20 to 12. They're getting themselves ahead. The jam being picked up by Chen. We'll see if Lannon gives it to the Night Stalker. Probably will. Very nice with that axe. Getting control of the map. And all that the LGD can do here to stop Roshan. You can see that there's some Lunar Illusions on the top lane, trying to get some pressure on the tier 2.
What's the best solution you've seen to a Night Stalker? He seems to be like a keystone hero for a lot of these teams.
It's, I don't know, with the nighttime, so I really like when teams pick up heroes like the TA against the Night. Just anyone that can give you the vision. The fact that even though the Night Stalker gets that point where he's got an axe and a gem, putting down traps isn't going to cost you anything. So you can still at least have some kind of global, you know, vision around the map, even though Night Stalker's going to be doing his best to keep control of it, because wards are just kind of redundant when there's a Night Stalker with an axe and a gem in the game. He's going to be able to find them every time.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of different strategies. Yeah. I like the TA trap one. They might have thought that they would have been okay with Lunar Blessing for the night vision, but it kind of gets owned by darkness. I think a better strategy that I've seen, like a more robust one, is kind of having heroes that don't really care if they get jumped on. Like having the bristleback, it's like, okay, you see him, and then what do you do? Like heroes like Lion and Ember, these heroes, like, they just kind of fail when they get jumped. If he gets silenced without a Manta style, then he's generally going to fall. Same with Lion before he gets out his Hex, Impale, and Finger. He's also like pretty useless. But you know, bristleback, he's going to survive the initial burst. Like even Undying and Night Stalker are all pretty darn beefy. Golem coming in. They need some arcanes.
Trying to control our chicken again here. The Gloom Cape's going down onto him. He'll be healed up as well. Chicken getting fairly low this time. I'll probably play a bit safer. You've got the Manta Star now picked up on maybe, so it's going to be a little bit harder for CTY to find him and catch him out with that Orchid. And maybe his farm's still looking pretty good. He's on 1300. He's still a little bit behind the Quap and the Bristle. And now, of course, that there's that AC on Chicken Man as well. The push is going to be even more harder to stop.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough. They have good sustain, but the Sleight of Fist has so much damage to Old Chicken because of the creep wave. Now they have no creeps, so they're going to be wasting a lot of time now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think it's, as Baker's doing, the split pushing game is going to be the best bet really here for LGD, trying to pull EHOME apart and find maybe a few heroes on their own in the mid so they can actually fight back with the defense LGD and get a kill.
Mana drain. That's their best way to win the fight.
I mean, it is making it very hard for Old Chicken to run straight in and go ham, and I'll try and run in on him now. Put the Bristol back, they'll have to charge forward as well, but there's the Chen heal.
Save the Golem! Okay.
Alright.
They're not going to save this guy?
They got a Soul Rip. It's going to be enough. And he's gone back to base. The Golem is saved. Tom comes out here from Kaka. He's got 2.8k gold now on the Night Stalker as well, so he can start thinking about his next item. I mean, you've got your Ags, you've got your Gem, you've got your Midas. What do you get next? Do you need to get a BKB here for this high ground push?
Yeah, BKB and Basher maybe.
Yep.
They don't have any good ways to actually like catch people. Like without the like a Hex or something. Maybe CCY needs to get a Hex soon to deal with the Ember Spirit, because what do they have right now? They have 0 stuns, maybe like a Roll Boulder, but that's not that great. They have like silence, but that's not good enough versus an Ember Spirit. And they're buying a lot of time for Luna. Get her items.
And they need to, yeah. If Luna could catch back up, but she's going to need a lot of damage to help fight through the Bristle.
She needs damage and BKB.
Yeah. There's still a lot of a way for this Sylar to go this game, unfortunately for LGD. But I think really, as you said, in these fights, LGD need to be able to try and fight around the Bristle back and pick off the weaker elements of EHOME. But I guess that's when you look at their lineup in terms of gap closers, I guess they've got the Spirit Breaker, and I feel that's what they're going to need to be relying on here, because they side of EHOME don't really have a lot to stop the charge. Yeah. Just a well-placed void from Night Stalker.
Yep, they pretty much need to charge the heroes in the back, but they don't have anyone to provide them vision. They need like, I don't know, maybe like, they can't drop an Observer Ward because they have a gem on NS. So maybe Luna stands out in front, but she doesn't have BKB. She's just going to get owned.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, there we go again, old chicken. We've seen him try this before the mana drains out. It's going to be pretty frustrating here for the man. Constantly having to push without potentially push break time. Makes a charge for fortification as well. MMI moves him for the stun. The sleight of fist, old chicken getting fairly low, but there's the Chen heal coming out. Continues to stand there, tries to turn a fight, but now he faces back, he's on the retreat. BKB for CTYs, he blinks forward here, looking to set something up, gets the Sonic Wave onto DDC and MMY. MMY looking for TP back to base, will be able to make it, he'll live with that final heal there for DDC. They'll turn around onto CT1, they'll find the quad. Now with a slight, they might be able to chase this down. Looking for old chicken and 11. Let's see what they can get out here, can they get anything more? Looks like old chicken's going to get out as he's going to be caved up, and Elephant will be able to TP out from the sidelines as well.
Quap for melee racks. It's worth.
Further pressed here on the Dazzle. LGD, they're going to feel a bit more confident after that defense.
Solar plus like a butterfly on Luna. Maybe she can stay out in front. I still worry for her HP pool though. 1500 against Quap. Third of her HP, as well as a lot of physical damage. I think she'll be okay actually. Especially if he's good with his Graves.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about buying time ready here for LGD, and maybe he's got to be careful. Doesn't manage to run them out straight away off the Manta. But yeah, if they can do this and hold on, the Luna and the Ember Spirit, the later the game goes on, they're definitely going to be able to out-carry the lineup of EHOME if it gets to that certain point. But they're going to need at least probably another more 20 minutes, really, before they're able to swing themselves back into that stronger position.
20 minutes? Dude, will they get 20 minutes?
That's the thing. I don't think EHOME are going to let them.
I think 10 minutes. 10 minutes is like a reasonable.
10 minutes is enough for them to kind of.
It's not enough. It's like it will actually make EHOME like feel that pressure that we have a good chance of losing this game. I think they're still pretty comfortable, and then if they get the next Aegis and Cheese, then they'll be okay. They also have like a really huge siege engine with Bristleback. He's getting BOT, so he gets Test of Faith back, and then he gets BOT. He BOTs back on a Chen's creeps.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
They need like they might need like a Yules or something to dispel the Test of Faith. Maybe it's either Yules or Diffusal. Those are only two that will work. But I don't think anyone can get it.
Off lane. Maybe he's hiding in the sidelines. He's got to be aware that the Kaka can see him here. Maybe he has got the Manta. And, well, did they get the sides? Yes, they do. They get the right one. CTY with the Orchid placement, bang on. And EHOME just doing that absolutely perfectly there. It was always going to be if they could get the right one straight after with the follow-up silencer, and he does. But at the same time, there wasn't actually any remnants out, I didn't think, on the Ember Spirit.
I
so
don't.
he didn't actually have anything to go to.
I'm not sure what he was doing there.
That was a bit of a questionable play there, unfortunately, for maybe.
Still a sick play by CCY though.
Oh
I mean,
yes, yeah.
He still did it. He did it really quickly. I think if if you're in that situation, you just immediately go for 1 and a 3 before he can get a remnant, because you just automatically assume that he has a remnant down. But he's getting vision inside here. Whew. It's so tough to push though. They can always see like their weak heroes, and Dazzle's like sitting right back here.
Oh, chicken out there heading forward. I think EHOME will realise that there isn't the buyback here. Oh, 35 gold. Just short of the money here for buyback, maybe. So this isn't going to be great here. They'll put the tombstone down.
Free tombstone.
Looking to try and take it, but Chicken just moves in. Forces him back. Alright, he give it a charge, but I have to cancel it.
At some point, you just have to BKB and commit to the charge. Like their tower's just getting owned, and if you have to fight under a tombstone, or else you're just gonna lose. I don't know.
And there we go. BKB for Kaka. He's the one to jump in onto LGD. MMY looking for TP out. Won't be able to make it as the Hex comes through. They'll get the Lion. Now EHOME clearing up a second set of racks here. And maybe back online in 5 seconds on the Ember Spirit. RTK pops the BKB, trying to move forward, looking for another strike. We'll get onto 11, but the Glimmer Cave's there. Straight onto RTK. Slight of fist coming out from Maybe, trying to do what he can, but he's got to remember himself straight back. They've lost the top set of racks, so a second set of racks down on the side of LGD. And EHOME remaining in a very strong position here. And they may even just stick around to fight as well. I don't think they'll be too scared of the lineup of LGD, really.
They really don't have anything to fear.
The Bash is now Bristleback. This is another issue here for heroes like Maybe. On the Ember Spirit, who's going to rely on that remnant to get out. If Bash comes through, and they have the chance to follow that up with the chain silences.
RLTK's been very hesitant on going in. Like you just gotta go in, man. just gotta charge. That's what the hero's all about. BKB, charge it up, and then Hope for the best. But by the time they started fighting, it was when their tower had already fallen. There's like 10 seconds left on the tombstone, which is still not a good spot. I'd be I think there'd be a much better solution if they see any hero that's not the bristleback, they can at least bait out the Queen of Pain, BKB, and trade some spells for ROTK's life.
Yes.
But it's really difficult for them to actually start off the fight because EHOME, they'll just jump with BKB and Orchid whenever they see a good opportunity, which is Lion or Dazzle in a bad position, which is going to be very easy to find because of the Night Stalker. So you can't rely on EHOME having a bad initiation, which is also one of the benefits of Night Stalker. Good hero.
It's a very good hero, especially when you're in the position that EHOME are and have the items that they do on him. It's making it very hard for LGD to do anything and to stop EHOME when they come in for these high ground pushes. And just seeing how bad the vision can limit itself to.
I mean, even daytime is bad.
Yeah. It's not great here for LGD. They're going to have to rely heavily on this base defense potential, which they do have a fair bit, of course, with Salah on the Luna. Maybe on the Emma.
With Aegis, though, there's almost no chance they win this next fight. So
I mean,
they have to smoke.
Go out.
You got to do it.
Contest, yeah.
Trust. You got to believe.
Dyer's
LGD.
bottom tower is
Come
under
on.
attack.
Come out with a clever acronym this time.
LGD, let's go dust. No, smoke. That doesn't really work. That's good.
That's close.
That's close.
I'll give you a few points for that one.
Either
Okay,
way,
it's too
it
late.
wouldn't have worked.
They didn't even try, though.
They didn't even try.
Come on.
And there's
Don't
now an
be
Aegis on
afraid.
CTY.
Let's go Dota, guys.
Let's go Dota. Alright. Let's see what the plan is here from LGD. This is going to be one of the harder defenses that they'll have to put up.
This one is such a low chance of doing okay.
And there we go, CTY blinks into the Shivas, grab MY. You see we're getting with the shallow grave. Ulti wants the BKB moving forward as well. CTY gets the Sonic Wave out. That's MMY down. They're trying to get the Luna back to base. Isn't going to work. Sylar to full. ROTK looking for a Nether Strike, but Old Chicken's just chasing down DVC. There's the bash from the Bristleback. He'll get a double kill as he clears up the Dazzle as well. Glimpse has come out, and it's actually going to get the killer onto Bristleback. They kill CTY again. There's the buybacks on both Sylar and on the Dazzle. Silence on the wave, but he uses the man style. Charge from RTK straight onto Kaka. Lana trying to save people here. Kaka getting himself out, will be sent back to base here. So they'll save the Night Stalker. Sylar moving in onto the Chen and onto the Undying. Gets the Lucian Beam to kill off Lana. CTY is still there though. Now with the Shivas, they're looking to turn. The Hex as well onto Sylar. If he goes down, this is going to be a dieback here on this Luna. Can CTY finish him off? 11 still about here. The decays, they're racking up. Sylar will mantle. He's actually moving forward and desperately trying to find CTY. Fluttering forward with the butterfly active, but CTY just turns around and kills him. That's Sylar down now for 90 seconds. And GG is going to be called. LGD realizing that they just can't defend against EHOME. And 46 minutes in, EHOME do take the
Dyer's
game.
bottom tower is under attack.
Pretty good. I think LGD overall is slightly too conservative, though. ROTK I view as the most YOLOist offlaner in the Asian scene, and he didn't even go in for his team. And it's just their whole team's afraid to die. Sometimes you have to die to win a team fight, and I think that's a big difference in between a lot of position 1s, 2s, and 3s. And LGD, they have the more conservative side of players, which is good in a lot of situations, but against this sort of strategy, you have to make the defense at the first T3. After they get the first set of Rack Scold, and then they get another Aegis Cheese, you're already into dumps. So it's just you make the play right there when there's a 7,000 gold deficit instead of I don't know what it was then, 15, 16,000, 25,000.
That's
Right.
quite a bit there. EHOME just outclassed their opponents, and it was of course just game 1. We'll see what they can do in game 2. LGD, see if they can bring it back.
More 5-man, more action, more Chen.
That's exactly what you need to do against EHOME, because EHOME, they seem to be the masters. And again, we're seeing another blooming team. Let CTY have the Queen of Pain. Just don't let him have that hero.
They even tried to
We've
tri-lane
not
him.
seen a bad performance from him on Queen of Pain. You've got to ban it out, or just pick it yourselves. Sort yourselves out, LGD. So we'll see what we see in game 2. I hope we see a quad ban, because otherwise they'll almost certainly lose the game. So we'll be back with game 2 right around the corner. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
so I don't think they have to take it. They might want something like Shaker's pretty good, I think, versus Tusk. What else is pretty good? Dazzle for their sustain. Their kind of success, I think, revolves a lot around having a lot of sustain, having good 5-man heroes, and having heroes that can siege towers
10
really
seconds
easily.
remaining.
And we saw a lot of that last game with like the Undying and like you know the
5
Mech, the
seconds
Ags,
remaining.
Chen, like all that was pretty ridiculous. So if I were LGD, I'd be looking for like an early AA pickup, even
Reserve
like
time.
Oh,
maybe
really?
even second
Okay,
pick,
just a minute.
because EHOME are really good at 5-man. You want to kind of target your picks really,
there
you
we
know,
go.
just stopping the early tower pushes.
That's
And AA is one of the best.
actually GG there, Ben.
The GG already.
I really.
There's ways to deal with Queen.
I'm looking forward to seeing.
There's
a
like
team
Nyx-
take down
Nyx Assassin, I
CCY's
think, is
Queen, but
really
it's- It hasn't happened in the games that I've seen.
There are other priorities, man.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here with the second pick now to follow it up. As you said, heroes like the Dazzle. Last game, obviously LGD, they were running the Dazzle. DDC was
10
doing it,
seconds
but if
remaining.
EHOME want to try and take it for themselves.
Dazzle Shaker, I think one of those are
Oh, the
pretty good.
Wyvern. Okay, it's kind of like you take the Dazzle or you take the Wyvern. Hey, sometimes you may even take both, but nonetheless, you're
Yeah.
going to feel very strong if you
Winter
have at least
Wyvern's
one of those heroes.
stronger at team fight than
Yeah.
those two, but he's still pretty solid.
And also, of course, Wyvern arguably better against the Tusk in the sense that Tusk sometimes setting up a potential Winter's Curse there, grouping the team up in the Snowball.
It's really good for single target like Tusk, so yeah, I agree. And
Yeah, exactly.
Winter's
Yeah,
Curse,
if
of
anyone
course.
gets snowballed, you just pop in a.
We haven't really
curse.
seen too many like snowball trains
10
lately. It's
seconds
just been like
remaining.
casual Tusk with like no. I think like
5
Tusk Undying is
seconds
really strong. You like roll in, you drop a tombstone, you start decaying, and you just like run at them. Like Tusk Bristle also somewhat similar, but like most of the time it's just used as a defensive ability with Snowball, which is
That's true. Yeah, we don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
especially in these
maybe a
kind of
little bit
Eastern-
too redundant
Eastern
with, like,
teams, yeah.
Dazzle.
We don't see the. It's very much as you said, more of a kind of played in the same vein as something like a Dazzle or a Wyvern, just looking
Yes.
to save people and
which
keep
is
them alive.
which is fine. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like you don't want too many heroes having the same
10
ability
seconds
that's
remaining.
not directly synergistic. Like minus armor is something that's okay to stack. Like
5
Snowball and
seconds
other ones are
remaining.
like it could be okay. So EHOME already starting off with a lot of
Reserve
AoE,
time.
a lot of team fight. LGD going for more single target
Dire
damage.
team ban.
Shadow Fiend, decent matchup versus Queen, although EHOME do like to run that in the safe lane.
Radiant team ban.
Yes, I think every time we've seen CCY do it, they always put it safe, don't they? Because they put like these more unorthodox heroes for old chicken, like the Bristleback in the mid lane. I mean, Bristleback is still here. I mean, going for the performances so far from old
10
chicken, I don't see
seconds remaining.
there being any reason, at least at the moment, to not pick the Bristleback. I mean, does he do that bad?
You want to
against
make
an
sure that he
SF?
has a okay in the. I think Shadow Fiend can actually like mega outfarm him because
Okay.
he's Radiant. So I think that might actually be a really risky part. They also don't have the Spirit Breaker available to him, so and they have the Winter Wyvern on Dire. I guess they can actually pressure the Shadow Fiend. So I think you want a very aggressive mid laner. But I mean, they just pick Bristleback whenever, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just pick Bristle here too.
Yeah, old chicken he's pretty insane on the fella. LGD now with this fourth ban. We'll see what they're scared of EHOME grabbing themselves. Still looking for obviously that off lane and the second support and that mid lane hero for old chicken. See if
They have
LGD
like a lot of
take anything
burst
in
right now on
particular.
EHOME. Like that's all pretty
Yeah?
scary. I think like a Lion or something would complement their lineup pretty well too. It's like kind of anti-BKB. Queen, Winter, Wyvern, and Lion have like decent anti-BKB. So I don't know. It's also okay versus the Tusk. I don't know. I think I like a more aggressive heroes versus Shadow Fiend though, because LGD they're more late game oriented than an EHOME. So
Yep. I mean, I think as you said, the Shaker would still be something that could be very nice for
Dire
EHOME
team
is to
ban.
allow them to
yeah.
look for those rotations. But I mean, you come in with a Shaker and a Wyvern. You know, if you get a nicely placed Fisher, it should be more than enough to buy the space and time for old chicken on whatever hero he's on to find the kill.
Or they can just go for like, you can just go all out team fight AoE. You can go like Sand King, Ancient Apparition. I think I forgot which team did that. I think it was, I don't know, one of the Western teams did that.
I was
They're
going to say, it
just like,
doesn't sound like something that one of these teams would do.
it
Kinda
isn't,
sounds
but it's
way
just so good against 5-man. If
Yeah,
Sand
oh, yeah.
King gets
Reserve
Blink
time.
and you hit an AO, like your team's just wiped. Winter Wyvern can't heal through that at all. There's no way.
And there we go. As we were talking about, the Shaker's
Radiant
picked up,
team
and
pick.
totally understandable why EHOME would like that, and I think they're going to be pretty happy with the draft so far.
Yeah, it's also good at roaming against the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane. They have two heroes that can
beautiful
roam
flip.
mid on Shadow Fiend, so probably just going for some pretty self-sufficient laners and
Dire team
concentrate on shutting down Shadow Fiend, and then doing the normal run around together, secure map control, take down towers, catch the other team unprepared.
Yes. I like the Rubik pick though. It's always nice to see these Chinese sides pick up the Rubik. They've got a lot of very, very strong players. And getting this on the side of LGD already, of course, very nice spells to steal. Any game there's a Quap in, that's always going to be nice for the Rubik. And we're talking about kind of the roaming potential of EHOME. Well, look at LGD, the fact that they've now got a Rubik and a Tusk. There's definitely going to be backup for the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane as well, if needs be, from the side of the LGD.
And wasn't MMY's Rubik that we saw yesterday like steal 2 grips or something? It was like well after the fight was
MMY, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was it MMY?
Was it MMY? I think it was MMY.
I think it was MMY.
Because it was LGD versus
DC.
Oh yeah.
He played really well though.
That was a fun
I was
game.
pretty surprised with his Rubik.
Poor old DC. Are DC still in it or have they gone home yet?
Templar assassin.
Oh, we're still in group stages, aren't they? They can't have gone home.
Radiant
still there.
team pick.
Good, I do like DC. Bless them. Alright, 4th pick now for EHOME. It's the TA. That's something that I'm always happy to see. It's it's going to be nice for old Chicken's playstyle. He's pretty YOLO. You know, here's like the bristleback TA. You're going to be able to do exactly that as well. And against the SF as well in the mid lane. One of the heroes that can do alright in terms of going up against an SF. And once you hit the level 6, you've always got the potential to do it. You can just get yourself a kill if there's not backup. Viper's now going to be picked up though, and that question going to be, is this a direct counter to the fact now we're going to see Viper in the mid lane and maybe SF in the safe lane to go head-to-head with the TA?
Viper's also good versus Queen. Like,
It is as well.
It doesn't. You can honestly put Viper like safe lane or sorry Viper off lane and TA mid, or sorry Viper off lane and Shadow Fiend mid, and then you can kind of do okay in both of them. It's Radiant, Shadow Fiend, Templar Assassins haven't been able to snowball that much out of control. It happens probably like one out of like every like 7 or 8 matchups, depending on skill discrepancy in between those two.
Final pick here for EHOME. They're still looking for... I mean, is this going to be an off-lane shaker, or do you think this is going to be a support shaker from EHOME?
I like support shaker for more kill potential on Shadow Fiend.
Okay.
But I don't really know what aggressive offlaner would do well for them at this time.
I mean, LGD, they were still scared of it. Okay, there's your answer. It's going to be the off-lane.
Nice.
The Bat Rider coming out here with the final pick. And
I like seeing Bat Rider, man.
is this the game for Bat Rider, you feel, as well, against LGD's lineup so far? Some good targets here for the lasso?
I think Bat Rider is just overall a little bit underrated. I think that S4's really shown how the hero is pretty viable. Versus their particular lineup, it's hard versus Rubik because of Rubik's low cast point. Like, he can easily telekinesis.
Yes.
I mean, they don't really have that great of ways to stop the lasso, though, aside from
10
Rubik.
seconds remaining.
I don't know. It's just more aggressive, and it's a way to start off the fight. Like, last time it was
5 seconds
a
remaining.
Bristle just kind of beating on towers, which is kind of what they've been doing for the past few weeks. But if you don't have the Bristle back in the middle lane, which I didn't think it was that great of a matchup for Shadow Fiend, then you need someone to start off the fight so you can actually, you know, get kills and transition into towers. And right now they have like okay gank potential with Queen, but you don't want all your eggs to be in one
10
basket. If you see Queen on the map, then
remaining.
everyone will feel safe. So Bat Rider adds this extra
Ooh.
threat.
The 5th pick IO coming out from LGD, and I'll tell you, that is an interesting one because there's not really any hero here on the lineups that's your kind of go-to IO combo.
Dude,
really.
IO is gonna. It seems like it's gonna get trucked here. Winter's
I mean-
Curse, Sonic Wave.
Obviously, I kind of feel it's being picked for the saving, is it? It's picked so it can save people from lasso, it can take people out of the Winter's Curse. But other than that, in terms of aggressive potential, it's...
Why not Shadow Demon though? Right? Like Shadow Demon, I think.
I mean,
It's if you're only using it for the saving, then Shadow Demon I think is a little bit better, or even like a Abaddon, for example. But IO it's a much different flavor.
I'll be honest, I do feel that this is... I mean, I said it as soon as the quad was picked up, and I'm still just feeling EHOME's draft. Ever since the first
10
pick and now straight up to this.
EHOME
I'll be
fanboy,
incredibly
CTY quad
impressive. I'm
fanboy.
a CTY fanboy
5
after the performances he's been
seconds
giving us, and I'm sure this game is not going to be an exception. But maybe the Caster's Curse will strike, and LGD will be able to pull it off with their lineup.
I think they want to be able to put a lot of pressure with the Tusk though, so I'm looking for like the Tusk IO hookup.
Yeah. Now let's see what goes down here. LGD versus EHOME, game 2. If you missed game 1, it was a 46-minute victory here for the side of EHOME. LGD certainly tried to give them their best run for the money, but there was a point where EHOME got ahead and LGD just didn't have the tools to take them back down. And we talked about the fact that LGD were wanting to buy time to get later on in the game, so they had a more stack to Ember and Aluna, but it just didn't happen. I mean, this game, when you're running heroes like a Viper, I mean, in terms of it going late, I guess it's going to be up to how stacked the SF can get, because that's going to be kind of LGD's main powerhouse as the game progresses. But you look at EHOME's lineup, and I don't think they're going to give maybe a chance to get it to that point where he's going to be 6-slotted, because
It's
they're
all
going to
about-
have very active heroes on the map.
None of those heroes are going to get farmed if the Tusk doesn't play well. Like,
Yeah.
the Tusk is the most crucial hero in this lineup. Like, Viper and Shadow Fiend, they can only do so much, right? They're, like, you know, going to be farming and doing their thing in team fights, but it's up to the Tusk to put a lot of pressure on heroes. Try and scout out Batrider stacks so that he can't get a quick Blink Dagger. Try and, you know, kind of stop Queen of Pain's aggression, save people from Lasso. Like, he has so much work that he needs to do on this Tusk. ROTK, man.
I mean, he
Stand
is
in,
the man
gotta
to do
stand
it.
up.
It's one of his, you know, it's one of his heroes. He knows what he's doing at the Tusk. But as you said, yeah, a lot of pressure here on the man to make things happen across the map. Also, just worth noting for the people at home, I'm sure you've already noticed, the score is incorrect at the top. It was EHOME who took game 1, so we do apologise for that. We're not saying the scores though, so don't blame me and Ben. Blame someone like LD instead.
Where does Observer Ward go? I knew that he
get-
had one. Oh, he probably gave it. He looks like he gave it to Shaker.
Oh, Shaker's got the 2 of them.
He had one at the start. but
Okay.
He didn't actually place
Opted
it.
to give it to Shaker instead. DDC got out into the lane with the early ward, and of course, Bat opting for the block instead, so they're not going to know that ward's straight up there from the Rubik. I mean, this mid lane matchup, it is going to be Silo, of course, on the Viper, going against Old Chicken's TA. I mean, how bad is this lane for the
Not that
TL?
bad.
Can you play around it? Yeah.
You just pull the creeps up your hill. Same with any range on range matchup, but you have to have very good creep control and creep equilibrium. So
Okay.
yeah, he's already doing okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. He had bounty rune, right? I guess
He did,
not
yeah,
bounty
yeah,
rune.
yeah. So
But this is a really bad position for the creep wave. Like,
yes.
Siler is going to destroy Old Chicken. He needs to be able to pull the creep waves so that these suicide into his tower, or that Old Chicken can bring it close over here. But like, he's going to take
Top
so
lane
much
Ben, top lane Ben, top lane Ben, top lane Ben, top lane Ben. Yeah. RTK's dead. And okay, CTY first blood. All right. Okay. I
Big
mean,
surprise, right?
I don't want to go on about this, but I think, yeah. Well, we'll see. Bottom lane, they might catch out 11 here. DDC with a wrap around, and they'll have the telekinesis to set this up, and we're maybe moving
What,
in
is
for...
he TPing down here? What?
Huh?
What's going to happen? What is he going to do now? A jungle?
He just wanted to have a bit of fun, Ben. He wanted to
does,
see a
but
bit of action. He
the
wanted to join the
efficiency, man.
party on the bottom lane.
Like, these guys are just like, okay, whatever, we can do anything that we want now. Tusk just TP'd bottom.
Well, it's... They just want to give CTY some space, you know. They're not scared of this man on the quad for reasons I don't fully understand. You've only got to watch a few of these games and realise you let CTY get a good start, he's going to win the game for EHOME. But let's see what happens here, because 11's looking for the rune. He'll get himself a DD here now. He'll lay down the...
These guys must be scared.
Oh yeah, they've got to be a little bit careful. Mid lane, there's a bit of a go-ahead from Silent Rara TK as they look for Old Chicken. Kaka and Lanham are rotating towards the mid lane though. They know that CTY doesn't need the supports up there. And this is the really nice thing about running that safe lane co-op. The fact that you can have these very active supports, and half the time CTY is going to just be happy that you've left the lane so he can get more XP.
Because Tusk left.
Yeah.
He's just like, okay, whatever, supports. I absolutely do not need you. Sometimes they have to, there's some level of decision making involved.
Okay, Fisher didn't quite block off MMY. Lanham's going to go down here. Silent just goes well in. Kaka's going to look for the body blocks here, and he's finding them. Very nice. Old Chicken goes in. There's a Terror Cross, but they've got to be careful. There's a TA and a Shaker here. MMY will be denied there by Viper. And okay, LGD actually making the best of a bad situation there. They deny the IO, and Siler will be able to get himself back to safety.
Very nicely played.
Yeah.
By MMY and Siler right there. So what's maybe going for?
I guess
Tread's bottle maybe?
Tread's Aquila?
Yeah.
I mean, the safe lane bottle could be nice here.
It's like, it's hard to farm the neutral stacks. Like, he doesn't want to push out into the tower because he doesn't know where Batrider is, and he doesn't want to give him free experience. But like, as a Shadow Fiend, you want to be able to farm the lane and the jungle at the same time, especially on Radiant side. But unfortunately, it's not ideal on the Radiant side safe lane because of the lack of proximity to neutral camps and this spawn being blocked.
Yeah, I mean, we were obviously talking earlier about the space that CTY was getting on the top lane because our TK had left the lane. Obviously now we're seeing Batrider, he's gone to the jungle, and this is going to give a lot of space here to maybe Shadow Fiend. He's already sitting at pretty much perfect CS commit performance in the mid lane. Sylar moving on to Old Chicken. Have they got detection? Yes, they have. They've got the dust, and Old Chicken out of mana, out of luck. LGD find themselves another kill here in the mid lane, and now things are actually looking pretty good here to start for LGD. And this is what they need. They need to kind of get the tempo of the game moving in a way that when CTY does start to come online on the quad, LGD have already found a fair bit, and they're going to be at the point where he can't just jump in and burst them down and find those easy early game kills.
I think this is time to lane switch. I think they should have the Queen of Pain go mid, and then have the TA go top, because like, what can they really
Look
do
at
to
this
kill a TA?
really nice wraparound from DDC. Sets up the razors here for maybe, and they'll find Kaka. Very nice positioning there from DDC. Even got the IO coming through as well to make sure that they can get themselves back out from the town. Not too worried about any kind of TP rotation. The fortification coming out. And I'm going to be honest, this is some very hopeful play here from LGD, and it's looking a lot better in game 2, 4 minutes in for them.
Yeah, they don't really have to worry about anything. Like, all their lanes are winning. Like, CTY is not getting out of control because he didn't get the kill on Viper, and then Shadow Fiend's had complete free farm. TA is just getting dominated. She's going to be playing catch up for like the next 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, free farm, as you said, for maybe. On top of that, 2 assists 5 minutes in, a tier 1 5 minutes in. Shadow Fiend's got the potential to start bullying out of control, and as we were saying, with the lineup that they've got, LGD need to find the farm on the SF and get those key items up.
They really need Blink on Bat Rider and any sort of item on Templar Assassin, as well as kills with Sonic Wave, and I don't really see those happening in the next few minutes of the game.
Mid lane moving in onto Old Chicken. There is the backup here at the Wyvern. Now with the Fisher as well. Sylar getting low, but they should still find it. They'll get the T8 kill. Sylar taking the hits from the towers. Tries to turn for Lanham. Won't find the kill and loses his life there. MMY wasn't quite able to save him, and now MMY plays with his life as well. CTY jumps in with the rotation. Absolutely on point. And it's a 2-for-1 there. So again, we are seeing the TA being punished quite heavily in the mid lane. They're really dealing with Old Chicken that well. But they are yet to do anything about the CTY problem, and he is slowly getting that beginning that he's going to be able to use and turn it into this. What level at the moment is he on the quad? It's 6 minutes in. He's okay. He's level 6. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Sonic Wave time, ROTK. And it should be fine because CTY hasn't quite got the mana for the combo, so there's going to be a little bit of mercy on the top lane.
Who's getting the mech?
Well, for LGD?
Yeah.
Does I imagine Sylar would go for it this game, don't you? Do you think he will?
I don't know. Sylar
Would he go for just S and Y instead, tank up?
I think it's better on Sylar, but Shadow Fiend without mech is not super strong. I guess maybe he can go Yules to kind of counter the Bat Rider.
What, Sylar?
No.
Oh, yeah,
Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend.
Yeah. So in this case, probably Viper mech, but I don't know. It's a tricky point because maybe he has so much farm right now.
That's true, so they could get it online a lot quicker. I mean, this is a very aggressive movement here from the Viper and the IO. They're getting the ward down. Okay, they're just
you
making
want to
sure
stop the
everyone
Bat
can
Rider.
get it out.
The longer you delay his blink, the easier the game gets.
Yeah.
So this is a really good move by them. They only have like these couple of games to work with, which is not really that much.
Well, this could be the play here from DDC, and maybe smoking up from the bottom lane. They might not expect this kind of 7-minute rotation from the Shadow Fiend, and Lanham could be in trouble. DDC is going to look to try and set this up with the telekinesis, and I've got to be honest, DDC, we saw him do this on the bottom lane with the cheeky route rounds. He does it again mid. Some very nice play and awareness here from DDC, making the shots and getting heroes on his side in positions to find those kills. And off the back of this, maybe even find another tier 1 as well for the Shadow Fiend.
These supports are just playing amazingly on LGD. They're
Really
just
nice.
moving around, slaying everyone, getting really good wards down, pushing down towers.
Top lane, CT1 Kaka just putting the pressure in. TK's got to be a little careful as the Sonic Wave is available for CT1. She's going to be looking for 11, and this is as you said. If they can stop this bat from getting that early blink, they're going to be very happy. We'll bet you the Firefly to get to the top. Oh, top lane, man. We missed it, but it's alright. We spoke out what was going to happen. He had the Sonic Wave, he got it off in the end, and again, DDC though in the mid lane, just setting up. Like, this man, how many assists has he got? And it's just the one. Okay, he's taken 2 of the kills for himself, but setting up kills left, right, and center here for the team.
Well, sometimes he like telekinesis and then he double raises. He doesn't have time to get any damage. So it's not really his fault. He's still in the area. He still gets that gold.
Oh, CTY, the blink TP. He's going to be able to get himself out. But 7 for 4 at the moment.
Is CTY going to be able to carry this game? I don't know. Old Chicken's not really able to do anything. Getting just destroyed by Viper. Shadow Fiend.
I think the TA's potentially going to be the issue for EHOME at the moment.
What you gonna get, buddy? Treads?
I mean, in a game with an IO, do you think he just go for the straight blink here, or is the Deso?
You won't do any damage. You blink and you get Viper struck, and then you're dead.
So you reckon you've got to get the Deso on as early as you can?
I think you have to get like a lot of items. You have to play for the mid to late game.
Okay.
Get a Deso, hope for the Roche, and I mean, Blink's not bad because you can also follow up after the back.
Right. We're going to see CTY blinking on DDC. He'll hold him back with the telekinesis, but you've got a Batrider moving in as well. They'll have a scream in a second, and DDC is going to be dead. Another kill for CTY. Dominating streak now for the Queen of Pain.
Okay, so it looks like maybe went for it. So what does this mean Viper gets? Drums? Okay. I think Viper has less mana issues than...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid lane. Lanham and Chicken trying to go soon. Oh, just have a look at the net. Let's have a look at the net worth, Ben. There's 3k lead at the moment, and what are we looking in terms of individual hero worth?
Dire's structures are fortified.
Come on, Ben, you've got this. There we go. Nice. 5.6k on your SF. It's I mean, what's CTY's KD at the moment? He's not died at all as he yet on the quad. No, 4 kills here on the Queen of Pain. 10 minutes in, and yeah, I won't say anymore. But
they really need the blink dagger.
CTY quad.
They're losing so much map control right now, and on top of that, Wiz is almost 6. They are scrambling. CTY has been involved in 4 of the 5 kills.
Yeah, he's really making the plays happen for you.
Oh, sad boys.
But he needs to keep doing so because, I mean, maybe his farm is doing very well on the Shadow Fiend. He's going to be very happy with that. Looking towards the top lane, Viper is on his own. Not quite going to be able to... Well, unless Kaka finds him.
Level 6 before they can bait out the Viper. They might actually bait him out right now because he's almost going to be level 6. Not if he dies first in the mid lane.
CTY trying to move in. They don't have the... Well, they don't use the trap slow here, so not wanting to commit. And he's going to TP up top just to be there for the backup in case Sana needs it here. Bottom lane DDC and maybe looking for a tier 2 here, doing a fair bit of damage. But EHOME, they're going to be hovering around the top lane, seeing if anyone reveals themselves.
Middle tower is under attack.
I believe they did. Yeah, they had the vision as IOTP'd in, so they know that MMY's coming and that he's going to be with someone. And I think that would have worked out as Sylar. But yeah, of course, at the same time, this Radiant Vision here. Oh, that sentry just missed it. Check out that sentry.
They have such good vision of Dire though.
Lanham, DDC again. Sets another one up here. Maybe we'll take it. Or, yep, sets back for the long range raise. That's going to be another kill for the man. The relocate comes in. They're looking for Kaka as well. Can they quite get the Viper strike in? Are they going to go to the high ground? Yes, they are. Sylar goes straight up. Kaka trying to juke it around in the tree line.
Team.
This is a pretty deep dive here. It's actually going to. He's going to bail. He doesn't want to go for Kaka, and he says, "Okay, we'll get ourselves out of this one." So some very aggressive play from LGD, but it's really playing off. And paying off very nicely here for the side. 8-5 at the moment here for the team. And CTY, he is closing in on his Orchid, and as he just showed that we do have that Blink Dagger now on the Batrider.
They're just losing tower after tower. EHOME, gotta make a move. About that time, Winter Wyvern needs level 6 desperately. Queen of Pain needs more kills desperately. Templar Assassin needs items. LGD is kind of rolling all these towers down. ROTK, this is even with ROTK only being involved in 1 kill. Like, they are just owning.
Yeah, LGD's control of the first 12 minutes of this game has been absolutely...
So, they can still make a play with the lasso. He's not smoked up, though. Doesn't look like it. No, he's not smoked. Now they have observers. Do they see him? Do they have the blink reveal? Doesn't look like it yet. He has an observer ward. Is he going to place it behind? Okay, they saw. They know.
Is he going to jump? He's fireflying here. He'll blink himself back here. DDC trying to set something up with a telekinesis. He gets the telekinesis straight out of the bat. They've got a snowball through as well. Fisher comes out, but it doesn't matter. They'll still find the kill onto 11 there from LGD. And turn back towards the tower. Pop the mech, looking for a tier 2. CTY still 50 seconds until he's got a sonic wave. And maybe this is the way that you deal with the CTY quad. You just take control of the early game yourself, and you find yourself in a position where you're 13 minutes in and even contemplating contesting a high ground push here. I mean, this is some real snowball action here from the side of LGD.
Uh-oh.
I mean, Lanham didn't expect that.
Everyone's just dying.
This is
dying one by one.
LGD. It's just, I mean, they're going to find a tier 3 here. Almost certainly. I mean, Kaka's hanging around. He's looking to try to set something up, but as you said now, the fact that they still need that Winter's Curse on Lanham, and he's not got level 6.
Okay, they have lasso. This is the time.
Okay, here's CTY. CTY is coming in. He's the man of the moment. 10 seconds till that Sonic Wave. Let's see if he can turn this. LGD standing strong here and doing a fair bit of damage to the racks. I think if if this melee Rex goes down before the
There's
50
the
minute mark,
scream.
there's the Sonic Wave. CTY looking to start the cleanup here. Now he's starting to run there because the damage is pretty hefty. There'll be a cold embrace coming out from Lanham. Spins Blast as well. Snowball through, and they've actually killed CTY. Double kill for Old Chicken. Double kill for our TK though, as EHOME are putting up a defense. They'll try and chase down the Tusky. Gets the Sigil out. They're trying to find him there. Actually not a man at the moment. To try and get the aftershock prop, but they won't, and there'll be the relocate out there. He's on the high ground. They've got the trap for the vision. They should be able to find the eye on the way back.
You can tether to creeps. Why is no one going to the creeps? Guys, the creeps.
Oh, he's actually brought... Oh, he brought back ROTK. Okay, Snowball down to the low ground, looking for Old Chicken. Old Chicken tries to turn, they've got the Winter's Curse. MMY is going to get taken down here. ROTK with the Walrus Punch for the refractions up. DDC has turned up as well. Look for the Ice Shard block there, ROTK, but he couldn't quite find it.
Radiant's top tower
Old
is
Chicken,
under attack.
does he go back in on this one now? I think he'll be a little more careful. So, EHOME, they do defend the racks. So
Not bad.
which is exactly what they needed. I mean, it would have been incredibly painful if they lost melee racks at 15 minutes in with the kind of lineup that they've got. That would not have been great for the side. So,
Dude, they clumped way too hard for that Sonic Wave.
yeah.
They got massacred by that.
Oh, he's going to get held in place here by DDC.
Punch him!
He's going to bring him low. Going to get themselves out now as 11 may try and chase this. There's backup coming inbound as well. CTY turning up in the quad. They're not going to jump in. You've now got the blink on the TA though.
What the heck was that dust?
But at the moment, I think after that fight, LGD are going to feel a little bit rustled.
That's a big loss.
Yeah, they had the momentum, and with that kind of bit of action, a fair bit of it has been lost.
Yeah, I think they got hit by like a 4-man Sonic Wave there, and they kind of got isolated by the fissure. But you know, that's kind of one of the benefits of having Wisp. You can just, it doesn't matter if there's a fissure there. You just wait for someone to get gone on, especially with these like super tanky builds. Look at the amount of strength on Shadow Fiend. This guy has a lot of HP as well as Cloak, and Corrosive. So you want these two heroes like spread out, one over here, and then you know, the rack not get by the AoE. They have all their spells up aside from Sonic Wave and Winter's Curse. That's a couple of seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah, sometimes literally back online. I mean, yeah, they've got to do something because, again, LGD pressuring them slowly. LGD, they've got to be careful about grouping up, though, as you said. Lots of AoE.
And the fissure
ults
block,
from
though.
EHOME.
The fissure block's
Yeah.
really painful, but you know, that's where RTK goes in, and then he can hopefully save his team, but don't snowball them into Winter's Curse.
Oh, here we go, going in again. They look for that. Finish off the melee racks. They should Fisher onto maybe. Sylar, just put the rack slow here. Maybe we'll still be able to get the touches in. And just curse on 10 man wide. Sonic Wave as well for the sidelines. Old Chicken blinks in, looking for ROTK. They've got the telekinesis now onto 11. Maybe trying to watch himself back out. CTY from the sidelines does lot. There's your Echo Slam, but the Snowball coming out from ROTK. Moves it onto Old Chicken. The Walrus Punch is going to be blocked by the refraction. They'll find the Tusk as well. Blink forward from CTY is looking for DDC. DDC has stolen the Firefly, getting himself away. Got the trap slow here to chase down the Ruby. They're looking for Sylar instead. There's 4 heroes on EHOME. It's only Sylar on himself. He's trying to find Kaka, and he will. He'll bring down the Shaker on his way out. DDC comes back in, and CTY cleans up with a double kill. Everyone's dead on the side of LGD. And again, EHOME defending, and this must be so frustrating for LGD because they keep getting themselves in a position so close to taking down the melee racks, but each and every time EHOME's defense has been on point these 2 times in the last couple of minutes that they've had to throw up a good defense.
EHOME should be on the lead now.
Yeah.
And this is kind of where Templars hasn't just kind of caught up, and now they can do Aegis. I don't understand why they didn't just do Aegis before. Like, Viper is really good with the Corrosive skin, as well as Tusk with the Frozen Sigil. They pretty much won't take any damage while they're doing the Roche. So, I mean, I can understand, like, kind of slightly being threatened by the Winter's Curse and whatnot, but that's what Snowball's for, man. They have such...
Are they just going to go down mid again?
Really?
I mean,
they don't have the ultimate, so this is kind of decent.
3rd time lucky, I guess, Ben. That's LGD's plan
They
here.
can just fissure block, though. Kind of lock them out.
But it's just not been working for LGD. I mean, do they really feel this is all that they have to go for at this point? Just constantly throwing heroes down the mid? They've tried it twice. This is going to be the 3rd time.
I think they're really frustrated that they didn't execute the first time. And on top of that, they like kind of split damage from the rats.
How long till the Sonic Wave and the Winter's Curse? That's going to be the big thing here, really. Okay, Sonic Wave's going to be right on the corner as well, I'm guessing. Okay, 20 seconds, a little bit longer.
Still okay, they can just fissure block.
But this is, I mean, LGD, that maybe they'll find the racks this time. Salar's going for it. Charged up, 11 blinks forward. He's going to pull maybe in here. Salar looking for the Viper. He's trying to be a snowball forward as well onto Kaka. He'll relocate out, in fact, bringing back Who did he bring back to base? He brought back the Shadow Fiend to the base
That's
there.
awkward.
But it's going to come back in. CTY jumps forward. He's looking for DDC. They found the Tusk. They found the Rubik. And they brought Maybe back in here. Winter's Curse is going to get thrown down onto Maybe. He's left on the wrong side of the fight, tanking the tier 4s. Sonic Wave comes out from CTY. They're down to the last two. There's a cold embrace onto Kaka. Sylar can't even finish off the Shaker. He will now. Gets the kill. But they're down to the last two. CTY goes forward, looking for MMY. Sylar doing a fair bit of damage, but now Chicken blinking in. Melt strike to MMY. It's only Sylar left alive here. He's trying to find the TA. They're doing their best to kite him out, but he's all alone, Sylar. He's going to have to go home because he's lost his friends. And okay, Meld. Oh, nice blink away from Old Chick. They're just toying with a Viper. It looks like he will get this kill. No. Cold embrace is there from Lanham. And Sylar says, oh, he's been very, very persistent here. He's got the backup of ROTK coming in as well. But third time, wasn't lucky. Looks like they're going to go for a fourth time, Ben. I mean, what is going on here? This is...
It's too Roche, guys. It's too Roche.
This is some crazy stuff here from LGD.
But now they realize how tanky that Viper is. The Viper should be like way up in front. They also overlap the cooldowns. They use Snowball to try and save during the last up, but they also use the relocate. This way, Tusk was just kind of snowballed into his death.
It's been some weird stuff. I mean, they're not falling behind massively, but they're certainly letting EHOME get themselves right back into the game here. As you can see, it's even off and out for EHOME. Now there's going to be a fight outside the base. Snowballing on attacking the walls as well, but CTY trying to get himself in position here. Gets the stream onto Sylar and they'll find the Viper. Viper's going to go down. RTK's been lassoed up. They should be able to find the Tusk as well. They will double kill for CTY. He gets the strike out onto DDC, and he may even just chase this one down here beyond the tower. They've got the trap slow. Old Chick is going to have the blink forward. Gets the meld onto DDC. CTY wants the kill. Triple kill for the Quap. Why don't people just ban out the Quap? Ben, tell me why. I really don't understand. I mean, I'm an idiot when it comes to Dota 2, but surely you just don't let CTY have the Quap. I think if you put together his stats from the last 4 games he's played here, he's got to have over, 60 kills. And he must have died less than 5 times.
Clearly LGD are slow learners because I think they're just going to push up in again.
Oh my goodness.
Come in.
This is...
Just keep throwing bodies.
I'm
Eventually
so
you
confused,
get the rags.
Ben. I mean, now...
This is I think where like they're like, man, I wish we had Xiao 8, man. Right? Like, Xiao 8 would not let him into that death canyon.
I mean, Xiao 8 would have banned the Quap, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that. I don't know.
I think it's just more impressive to me how they kept doing it over and over and over again. Maybe they thought the cooldowns were longer than they actually were, and they were pretty close to that timing where they could have pushed without any ultimates, and then they could have just walked away with 3 racks because EHOME was waiting for that cooldown. But with the fissure block, it's really difficult to put at the timing that you exactly want to on top of the splinter shards push out. There they go.
Down the middle again. Let's try again for this one. They get the telekinesis onto Old Chicken here. Fisher comes out. Old Chicken's going to meld up, but they've got the vision. They'll find the TA kill. This is a big kill. 60 seconds now down on the TA. Maybe this is the fight mid that they've been looking for, and they may be able to come out. So Winter's Curse comes out to MLY. They're going to need CTY. Where's CTY? Yeah, he's turned up. He has a Sonic Wave available as well. Trying to find the perfect angle here, CTY. Going to have to get it. There we go. On to Sylar. There's going to be Snowball forward as well. CTY will stand to the side. BKB's in there. He's going to have the Sonic Wave coming out. Godlike streak as he bursts down Sylar. Cold Embrace is going to keep 11 alive. The Requiem comes out as they bring down the Shadow Fiend. So 3 for 2 at the moment. CTY blinking forward, looking to get DDC. DDC turning around onto Kek, but the fish is there. CTY beyond godlike now with a double kill. 4-4. Is that a 5th? I've lost count how many times they've tried this in the mid lane, LGD, but it didn't work out again. I mean, 8 minutes ago, we were in a position where LGD got the racks down to half health. They've healed back up to pretty much full on the melee racks. And it's just the same old, EHOME time and time again, just scaring back LGD and coming out on top of these defenses.
They're just getting owned by their AoE ultimates, and EHOME, they always draft these kind of safeguards against early team fights. Like, MMY got destroyed after the IO got... I mean, IO just got isolated.
Yes.
So
The
much
curse. I think every time the curse has been on MMY, pretty much, they're just like, screw the IO. Because he's the easy one over there. And he's got a regen, and he's prime, mate.
So now, why? Now they have to deal with...
Well, Maybe they.
That fight was 4v5, mind you. They picked up
It
the
was. Yeah. And they still didn't do too great. Okay. Sylar, in the words of Easy, and he's dead for 50 seconds. He does have a buyback. We'll see if EHOME look to chase him. What CTY? We've got to set our own camera here for CTY because he's killing people down bottom. Gets himself away on minimal health. Back to the mid lane. But they're chasing down RTK. Pipe's not going to help you from Desolator, Ben. Come on. But I don't know. This is. I mean, going from a position where you're 15, 30, I mean, it was even 13 minutes in, you're knocking on the racks. You try it 6 times, it doesn't work, and EHOME...
Was it 6 times?
I'm going to say, I'd say 5, if we're going to take a conservative prediction. I think it was 5 times they tried it down the mid, and it just didn't work, the 5-man mid.
Wow, LGD
I mean,
has been...
These aren't the TI4 finals, you know.
This
Grouping
is,
up like this isn't going to work.
This is not the same 3rd place TI5 team.
This is looking a bit rocky now for LGD. They've still got a chance. Maybe's farm is still on par with that of the TA.
Yeah, but their late game is an SF and Viper.
And they've freaking let CTY have the quap. I mean, I don't know.
The
CTY.
execution, man. Their execution
He's just
on the
so
high ground
damn
push.
good on this hero. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's got to be consistently the
He
best
got hit by corrosive.
performance here that we've seen at NYC. And yeah, Batrider's in trouble. They'll find the back kill. The cold embrace won't quite save him. They'll pick him off. And there's comes the Winter's Curse out. CTY with looking for the Sonic Wave. There it goes with the Echo Slam as well. The Fisher to follow up. They've already found 2. CTY popped the BKB. Right clicking away at RTK with the help of Old Chicken. 3 down at the moment on LGD. Sylar's doing a lot in terms of turning around, but now the meld hits on him with the Desolator as well. He's got to get himself. It's actually just going to turn. Look for Old Chicken. Glimmer Cape's coming out and he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2. Lanham tanking it up. Has the cold embrace here. Sylar needs to be careful because Old Chicken's just going to jump straight in. Looking for MMY. One more hit should do it. Gets the trap slow. Trying to chase it. Has been slowed down here by the Viper. Lanham gets taken down by Sylar in the tree line. Old Chicken will find one. Now Sylar, he's just got to get the hell out of here because Old Chicken may just go for this one. He gets the trap slow. Moves in for the meld hit. He should find this kill. And there we go. Does indeed. Double kill for the TA. Old Chicken cleaning up the only one left alive on the map though. So a very close fight. But once again, EHOME do come out on top.
I don't think I'm ever going to get over his name.
Old Chicken. That's good, isn't it?
I mean, EHOME are so flubbing the early parts of these fights.
Flubbing.
Flubbing.
What does flubbing mean, man?
Messing up? Is that a word?
Flubbing. I've never heard it being used before.
You never heard of bleachers either, so I don't know if I trust your
I've not heard of
dictionary.
these American words.
But that was Batrider. He fire flew, and then he got hit by the Viper corrosive skin, and then he couldn't blink out, and then he was forced into a super awkward position. So that was like, again, another 4v5 fight, pretty much for LGD, and they still can't bring down the Old Chicken and CTY. So pretty good support play coming up from EHOME.
There we go, 11. Is he going to be able to find some with the last one? Yes, he is. Straight on to maybe. The
Snowball hit.
Kid's out as well. This man's a goner. Old Chicken now unstoppable. He's moving in for more. Looking for RTK here. They'll get the slow from CTY. Glimmer Cape is out onto him. They'll still find the trap slow. And I think Old Chicken may just blink forward. CTY's going to lead the way. In fact, pops the BKB looking for DDC. It's going to be a worse punch back onto the quad. They're still looking for the sidelines. Kaka comes out. MMY incredibly low. Old Chicken gets held back by the telekinesis. They're going to be able to blink forward. DDC's going to get slowed by the trap. CTY getting caught out by the snowball. Can he get himself out? CTY? No! Sylar will finish it off. And this is Sylar maybe with the clean. Found himself a double kill. Lanham comes out with the Winter's Curse onto Sylar. Kaka, he's got the Echo Slam. He's got the Echo Slam. He's got the Echo Slam. Go on. Come on, Kaka, do it. Do it. Just look at those creeps. Look how beautiful it could be.
Dude, he's surprisingly tanky. 800 HP with Cloak and Corrosive.
I guess. You're not killing the Viper. You may have got the kill onto the Tusk, but yeah. Okay.
If you have TA to turn around when you go, I think you can. But
Yeah.
I don't think that was actually pretty smart by Kaka. It would have been another chain feed because Old Chicken would have turned to try and help
Yes,
him and
yeah.
finish him off.
24-36. I mean, LGD by no means totally out of this. They're still showing us that they put up a fight and they can go toe-to-toe with EHOME. I've got to be honest, Sylar's Viper at the moment seems to be the thing that's the biggest threat for EHOME. Just stopping the blink-ins, you know, just tanking up a huge amount of damage. And, okay, there's your Echo Slam, RTK. Caught out on his own. EHOME would jump in for the quick pick-off. At 37 for 24. And Sylar now racking up the gold. 2.4k on top of the Manta. He is still behind both Old Chicken and CTY, though, by quite a bit. And as we can see overall, it's a 10k lead. Has started to level off a little bit for EHOME, and In terms of XP turning around again, LGD finding a little bit more from the map, but they've got a long way to go before they bring it back round. They need 1 or 2 more kind of successful team fights, and then they may even look to just go down the mid lane again. And then maybe we'll be able to find the racks. I mean, what do you reckon the game plan is here for EHOME? That's actually okay. Interesting thing here from the TA. Has the BKB, and I guess with a Hyperstone, looking for an AC here for the lineup.
It looks like it. Moonshard is, I guess, okay.
I mean,
maybe he's getting Moonshard because he expects to get another Aegis.
Okay.
But I think he might.
I guess
give it to
Moonshard's
CT1.
handy against the Viper with the attack slow.
I mean, he needs move speed though, right? Because he's getting kited, not because he can't attack, it's because he can't move. It's kind of a pickle for LGD though, because Viper can only do so much. Like, he's pretty immobile in team fights, and EHOME can kind of get picks with the lasso around the map, and they don't really have good like Wisp partners, as you mentioned earlier on. Like, okay, they TP'd in the Viper. Let's just blink away or Glimmer Cape away, just fly away with Arctic Burn or Firefly. Like, none of these heroes are really threatened by the Wisp. And I think the Wisp pick was pretty good for what they were trying to do, which was kind of use one of these more unconventional heroes as a frontline tank with the overcharge while seeking the high ground, but they didn't really have the items to do so, nor did they have the positioning. ROTK gonna pop the smoke and
It's going to
get
kick
burned.
They do have Iron near Viper, so I can bring Silent into the fight if they want to try and take this Radiant, but there's already a lasso here dropped out. They'll find maybe. And a blink away here from the Rubik. ROTK looking to TP out. Lana can't quite find the vision of the Winter's Gust. I can't quite find him, so won't be able to hold him in place. Bottom lane.
They really need a lot more from ROTK this game. I think, like, they're always like, okay, someone gets lassoed and then they just die, right? You want like a blink punch on the lasso target, so he doesn't get pulled too far back. You also can use blink snowball, so they can actually pop their defensive cooldowns afterwards, and they don't take like 1,000 damage during the lasso. Like, there's so many things that could be done more by the Tusk. Also, like I did TP early, it hasn't been. On top of that, I believe he's the captain and the shot caller, and like just jamming their lineup down mid over and over to feed City was dubious. I understand, like, at least they had a game plan though. I kind of like that at least, and they just didn't, you know.
I mean, the first 12 minutes just looked perfect for LGD, and then they didn't really have a backup plan after the push down mid didn't go well. The Winter's Curse here onto MMY. CTY blinking away. Vibe struck onto 11. They're trying to get him back out. DDC chasing down here. Yeah, they're really wanting to try and chase this. They've got maybe turning in as well. CTY setting up with the Shiva's Guard. Has got that sort of range. Tries to get out, but ROTK with the stun now with the telekinesis on CTY as well. Olchik is coming in with the BKB though. Now with the lasso holding maybe in place. They'll find the SF. Moving forward now for DDC on the Rubik. Should be able to get it. They will double kill for Old Chicken. Sylar's doing a fair bit on the front lines of this fight. There's the Sonic Wave coming from CTY. Old Chicken blinks forward. They're going to be able to find Sylar here as well, as it's a team wipe against LGD. EHOME only losing the Earthshaker again. And it is another very painful fight here for LGD. And it kind of feels like we're getting to that point that we saw in the first game where it's just going to be so hard for LGD to come out on top of these team fights. And a huge swing once again, coming out to over 15,000.
Kaka had huge plays there. He had the Echo on the Wisp +1, and then he fissured 4 heroes and sacrificed his life so he could break down the Wisp, so that Sylar could be eventually taken down in the end. I've been pretty impressed by EHOME's team fight capabilities and their execution, and somewhat LGD's game plan. That is not the play, Owen.
No, it's not. Did not work out, and EHOME here showing the side of LGD how to take this out of racks.
If the first, second, third, and fourth times don't work, try it one more time. They have to be incredibly frustrated though with how this game
It's got to be
out.
so frustrating.
Yeah, their early game was so darn good. Their laning phase was amazing, I would say. EHOME's laning phase hasn't really impressed me throughout this entire series. Their team fight and like overall game plan has been though, and coordination. Their 5-man has been spot on. But, so LGD took advantage of their weak spot, and then they fell to EHOME's strength.
Roshan now going down. Visual actually showing the one shards that was picked up by TA. CA just on CTY. So let's have a look at CTY's KD. It's got to be disgusting now. Oh boy. Okay. Now, I may have said this before, Ben, but I think you should ban out the quap when you go against EHOME. Or take it yourself. I mean, I know there's heroes like Undying, but some of these teams really don't like playing against them.
Oh, nice.
You can't enjoy playing against the CTY Clock. The telekinesis here onto 11. They're not going to find the barrier with the war smoke, so they do. They get the kill onto Bat. So EHOME maybe a little bit
great play
more
by
safer.
DDC.
Yeah, nice reaction there with the telekinesis. I mean, you're talking about that in the draft, the fact that as a Rubik, you do have that potential with the low cast point to just counter the Bat's initiation.
And they had the vision over.
Yeah.
If they had a smoke, I don't think they would have been ready. But yeah, good cast point. Not a big deal though. It's just bad rider. They can wait a little bit longer. I don't think he had a gem. I think Wyvern had it.
Oh, okay, AC now on CTY as well. Okay, jumping forward with the BKB as well. CTY looks for the Sonic Wave, finds it. Kaka now with the Echo Slam on Tara. TK holding him in place. MMY still alive, not for long though. CTY, oh okay. Yep.
Okay,
He has the striking. Sylar. Gonna go and blink for CTY. Killing speed. What? They'll hold Sylar in place. They've got Lanham as well. Maybe is turning around into the fight. DDC blinks forward here. Telekinesis on CTY. Maybe they can turn it with maybe. CTY getting low. They've got a cold embrace for Lanham. CTY's going to be right for the timing. He is going to be able to blink out of this one. Only just keeping himself alive. Now Chicken turns up. Blinks forward, looking for the damage onto maybe, but the stolen lasso from DDC holding old Chicken in place. Cold Winter's Curse comes out though. Maybe's dead. GG is called. It's all too much for the side of LGD.
The GG Winter's Curse yet again.
My goodness. And
on him.
EHOME.
Damn.
They're pretty good, man, these guys.
Team fight.
And
so incredible.
I think, apart from the quad, we'll ignore the quad for now because we already know, everyone already knows our opinions on the CTY's quad. But Old Chicken as well recovered really nicely that game. We saw him get punished pretty heavily in lane.
It's
because
they kind of just fed him kills. They fed him like so many kills going down mid over and over.
I don't know. I mean, yeah. I hope we're casting some more EHOME today. I want to see what happens. I want to see if anyone else has the balls to let CTY take the quad because, well.
GG well played.
GG
EHOME
well
take
played.
it 2-0. And we will be back
yes,
soon.
Yes, because the scoreboard was wrong, just in case guys were confused.
Yes.
It did say it was 1-0 to LGD that game. No, first series did go to EHOME, so yeah. 2-0 EHOME is the final score. And that is it for this game. I'll be back for the next game here with Lumi. And you going to be over on the panel, Ben, or?
I think so.
You think so? Ben may be over on the panel on the main stream. But either ways, we'll see you guys.
It was a pleasure, Owen.
Thanks, Ben.